Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I am so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is going to be a general collective message. It's intended for whoever needs it. Please take the messages that resonate with you in your situation and gently release what does not. If you're interested in a personal reading or a session with me, you'll find the link to my website down below in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for those of you on YouTube, so that way you never miss out on a reading. I'm just cleansing the space. I just finished doing the Capricorn reading, and that one was a bit wild. So just be careful if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a low-vibing Capricorn. And for my high-vibing Capricorns, do not worry. What you have been dealing with, there is going to be a resolution. Somebody's mind is just literally all over the place in that reading. But yeah. Let us get into it, y'all. I call upon my full divine counsel in this sacred moment. Yahweh, eternal flame and sovereign creator. Elohim, divine architects of form and frequency. Sophia, holy mother of wisdom, womb, and word. Papa Legba, opener of the gates, keeper of the crossroads. Hecate, queen of witches, guardian of shadow and flame. Yeshua, ascended master of unconditional love and truth. My beloved ancestors of the blood, spirit, and stars. The archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. And the eternal light of my Lyran soul. Stand with me now. Surround this space in truth, clarity, and protection. Let every card reveal only what serves the highest path. Let falsehood fall. Let wisdom rise. May I be a clear vessel for divine messages. May my words honor both shadow and light. May no harm enter, no distortion pass through. I read as Flamekeeper, Priest, and Sovereign Starseed. I read with purpose, integrity, and divine permission. I open this reading in full trust and alignment. So it is, so it has always been, so it shall be. Alrighty, y'all. We are going to be beginning with the tarot dice. This might be a little loud, so if you're sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. For those of you who are wondering, I just threw some Florida water on here just to cleanse the energy. Universe and divine counsel. What is going on in collective energy, and what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Okay. So it looks like somebody here is getting ready to want to try and offer you something. Maybe somebody could be wanting to offer you some kind of relationship. Or somebody here wants to reconnect with you. However, I am going to say be very, very careful, though. Because both of these are sideways, so I feel like somebody here is going to act like they have something to offer you when they actually really don't. And I feel like they're trying to make something look better than what it actually is. And I'm only saying that because the devil's right here, lurking right around the corner. So somebody here could be very lustful, right? This could be somebody here who might be wanting to say all of the right things, right? Just so that way they can get into bed with you. Just so that way you can give them what it is that they're searching for, right? This relationship does not have to be romantic, but it could be. Somebody here is definitely trying to get you stuck into some kind of shadow contract. One where you would be more of a service to them than they are to you. Not something here with an equal give and take. We also have the Magician sideways, and this Magician's going down. So it's like somebody here is trying to manipulate the situation. They're trying to cast an illusion in hopes that you won't see through the mask or the facade that they are wearing. We have the Six of Wands reversed. This is somebody here who has recently had some kind of a loss in their life, and now they want to maybe, like, circle back. Wow, Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Wands reversed. This is somebody here who's feeling guilty. They don't know what else to do. They want to circle back. Somebody here has lost hope. They need an ego boost. Somebody here needs an ego boost. Knight of Swords. This communication, it could lead to heartache. If you allow yourself to give in to this, this could lead to heartache. We do have the Three of Swords depicted right there on that shield. Five of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed. Somebody wants, I feel like they're going to be coming in with like their tail between their legs saying, oh, this could even been somebody here who was competing with you at one point. Oh, like, you know, trying to pin you up against other options. And you were like, all right, I'll just exit the game. I'll exit the competition. I don't need to fight for this. This is somebody here who wants an ego boost. You know, they like the attention. They want people to fight for them. And with that Eight of Wands reversed, I mean, this is not... Somebody has no plans in moving forward. They just want to come in and see if you'll fall for their tricks again. We have the Page of Pentacles sideways and the King of Cups sideways. Again, both of them... I mean, he's not reversed, but he's not upright. So somebody here's motives are very, very questionable. Somebody here definitely has hidden intentions. Somebody here is a little closed off and guarded. And the Page of Pentacles, somebody here does not have anything of substance to offer. They don't have anything solid to offer. They have recently gone through a loss. They want an ego boost. Maybe they see that now you're doing well. This could even be somebody here who maybe didn't even believe in you at one point. Because the Seven of Pentacles could definitely talk about making an investment. This is somebody here who didn't want to invest in you at one point. Because maybe they didn't see your potential. And they might have pinned you into a competition here against other people to try and fight for them. But you decided, like I said earlier, not to fight for them. Because you were like, you don't see what my worth is. You don't see what my value is. I'm not going to compete against all these other people. Have fun. Do your thing. I'll go elsewhere. Because your time and your energy is very precious to you. And you're not in the mood or in the zone or in the vibe or... You're not in the place in your life right now where you want to compete with other people for somebody else's attention. Universe, please tell us more. Universe and Divine Council, please tell us more. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in hot. They are coming in hot, but they haven't changed. They're still stuck to their old ways, stuck to their old beliefs. We have the Emperor and the Seven of Swords reversed in Temperance. Somebody sees that now you're bossing up. That's why they want to double back, trying to see if they can mend and repair a situation here, but I don't think so. I think you're going to see this shadiness for what it is. You're going to see somebody for who they are. And there's that Seven of Pentacles again. Universe, tell us more, please. Excuse me. We have the Seven of Wands. You're going to have to defend yourself. You're going to have to stick up for yourself. Because maybe somebody here is going to be acting like, oh, but now you don't want to commit, but now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Somebody here is trying to mask something. They're trying to hide something. They don't want to let something go, and they don't want to see you move on. You guys could be seeing 1010. That could be an angel number that you're seeing with this 10 of Wands and this 10 of Pentacles. Somebody sees that you're on the path towards prosperity, that you're building a legacy here for yourself. Somebody here doesn't want to drop the burden. Now they're feeling bad. They're feeling guilty. Maybe this is even somebody here at one point who was even trying to slow your progress in life, trying to stop you from moving forward. Yeah, see the Hierophant reverse. Somebody here who has misplaced beliefs. Somebody here who is very controlling. This is somebody here who holds opposing energy to you. Somebody here rules with force, and you rule with love. And I'm not saying that you're ruling anything, but you just are. You rule your own kingdom with love and logic, and somebody rules it with control and fear. And lust. The universe. There's a magician. Yeah, somebody wants to come in and mess up your manifestations. They want you to miss out. They don't want you to choose you. So they're coming in to make it seem like they're the answer to your problems. The High Priestess. Because you are a High Priestess. You're a High Priestess. You're a magician. You have accessed your power, your gifts, your skills. You are receiving downloads from the universe. You are moving in secret. Somebody doesn't know what you're up to. The Sun reversed. The Page of Cups reversed. The Page of Swords reversed. The King of Wands reversed. I mean, that's that person's hidden motives and hidden intentions here. They don't want to commit. They don't want to open up. They don't want to express. I don't even think they even know what they're actually even feeling. Yep. Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, and the 2 of Cups reversed. There's somebody here who's discontent with their life. See, they're crying over a loss now because they didn't believe in you when they had the chance. But now they know that you're never going to take them back. Knight of Wands, 8 of Cups reversed, Justice. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra. I do have Gemini and Virgo here. Could be a Capricorn as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody is crying over a loss. Somebody here could even also be overindulging. Somebody here could be drinking a lot. Maybe they're thinking about you. They're drinking a lot. Somebody here is realizing how they didn't commit to you. They have no intention of committing. Somebody just wants something from you. They want an ego boost. This person just wants an ego boost. They want attention. They want validation. They want you to heal them because they see how great you're doing now. Even though, so somebody wants to circle back. Okay. They want to circle back into your life because all of the trickery that they did to try and talk you out of your spot, to stop you, all the shit that they did behind the scenes, because they didn't believe in you and the mission that you were on, whatever it was that you were building for yourself. They didn't believe in you. They didn't see your value. They didn't see your worth. They put you in a competition with other people. You said, thanks, no thanks. You stay over there with whoever you want me to compete with, right? So then they held a grudge against you because you rejected them at that point. Even though they had put you in a position where technically they rejected you. When somebody forces you into a competition with somebody else, that means that they don't really truly believe in you and that they're kind of rejecting you, but that person's not thinking that way. They're not seeing that. So now they want to circle back. Because they want your healing energy again. So they're hoping that they could say all the right words, they can put on all the right moves, in hopes to try and sway you back in. But this is somebody who doesn't even love themselves. I'm just going to keep it real. They don't even love themselves. They don't even know themselves with the Ace of Cups reversed. They don't even know what they want. Because they're so busy focused on getting the attention and the ego boost from everybody else, trying to follow a trend, trying to fit in, trying to be like everybody else, that they don't even know themselves. Somebody who is crying over a loss now because you want nothing to do with them anymore. Universe, tell us more. That came out right there. Ace of Wands and King of Cups in the Star. King of Swords reverse, the Empress reverse, the Eight of Swords reverse. See, you broke free from some kind of mental prison that somebody here put you under. Right? And it was the competition that they placed you in until you exited the competition. You were like, no, I'm all set. I'm all set. You may be a little battered, you may be a little beaten, but you've made it to the other end here. Somebody here is also extremely overwhelmed at the fact that you're going to be getting into new collaborations, into new partnerships. Your rise has made this person look bad. So when you didn't give in to the competition and you said, you know what, I'm just going to choose me, I'm going to do me, and you're going to focus on what it is that you wanted to focus on the life that you wanted to build, on the life that you wanted to create, this person doubled down and was like, you know what, I'm going to destroy this person. Somebody really had a vendetta to try and destroy you, to take your happiness, to take your dreams, to take your hopes. And now they want to circle back because they need your healing energy again. Because everything that the only reason why they were even able to get the other person to get into the competition with you was because of your energy in the first place, because of the way that you healed them originally. And since that cord has been severed, their whole life is going downhill. So now they want to go back to the source, which the source is you. Because they see that you're taking inspired action, that you're moving into the future, that you're being brave, that you're embracing this new inspiration that's being given to you by the divine. And they see that you're emotionally balanced. And now you're making them look bad. Because everything that they said about you is now false, because now you're perceived higher than they are. Now they're looking like scum for what they did. But remember, we saw that justice earlier, and that's why this star card is here too. There is going to be some justice that is coming in for you. While you were going through trials and tribulations that this person was putting you under in the background because you didn't want to compete in the ring that they had set up for you, now their whole life is crumbling and falling apart. It's like they're trying to make their story stick or get their story to come back together. And it involves your downfall. Because that was the only reason why they were able to get a level up in life, was if you were able to get a downfall. But they underestimated you, just like how they didn't see your worth the first time. They underestimated you more than once. More than once this person underestimated you. Four of Swords. In the reverse. For some of you, they could have even wanted you gone. They wanted you to no longer do whatever it is that you were doing. They wanted you in a permanent state of mourning. But here you are as the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. You've had to be your own masculine and feminine at this time. So you guys have gotten into your own duality. You're very brave, you're very bold, you're very resilient, you're very authentic, you're very you. You're standing out from the crowd just by being you, authentically you. And somebody doesn't like that. And you're prosperous with this King of Pentacles, and you're prosperous, and you follow through, and your character holds weight. Absolutely. You know what? Universe, tell me more. We have the Death card and the Chariot. That old cycle is over. And you're going to be victorious. You're going to bravely move forward into the future here. King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that old cycle is over. I feel like you're not going to fall for this anymore. You're not falling for this anymore. You're not accepting the past. You have learned the lesson to no longer go into the past. You're no longer dealing with even the same past energies. For some of you, you could have even been dealing with an entity that has been using multiple different people throughout your life, using multiple different relationships, until finally you decided to cut that cord, right? To, what's that word? When you're like, it's like you drew them out in a way. You cut off their access. They were no longer able to feed off of you. Whatever this entity was, that was, you know, moving from body to body. For some of you, could have been dealing with, like, looking back at your past relationships, you're like, wow, you know, I've always got treated similarly by people. And that's because of some kind of entity that was sent to hinder you by an individual who wanted you gone. But the wait is finally over. You're gonna be happy here with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's party is over. Their party is over. You're gonna be victorious. You're gonna be getting recognition. Fast forward movement into the future here. There is going to be an ending because you transformed a situation here. You embraced the change. And for some of you, that change was internal. You changed what it is that you wanted out of life and what you expected out of people, and you were no longer settling and giving people excuses. You stayed firm in what you believed. Even if it made you seem crazy, even if it made you look loco, you kept persevering through. That's why you're that Queen of Wands. And that's why you're also the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Somebody here is having an ego death. You're giving somebody an ego death here. You're showing the way as the Queen of Pentacles by being you. You're showing the way. Some of you guys are definitely in your North Node at this time, and somebody here was very, very upset that you were in your life's purpose. I don't know if somebody here felt like you were too big for your bridges, or that you were acting like you were someone that you weren't, but you're just being you. Meanwhile, this person doesn't even know who they are. Either way, there's going to be fast forward movement into the future here. That period of your life is coming to an end. And you're going to be victorious. And this person's going to be receiving karma. Everything that's playing out, your prayers are being answered. It's all divine timing. And it's all at the divine's will. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. They're circling back one more time. And I feel like they're going to hit their nose right on the door. Or the door is going to be slammed right in their face. We have a detective here. Somebody here is snooping, digging for dirt. There has been some kind of accusations. Maybe somebody here was trying to claim that you were sexually open, that you were wild, that you were kinky, that you're very dramatic, very extra, that you were just trying to start trouble, that you were non-committal. Somebody here has been doing some kind of snooping. They've been looking into the accusations. Universe, tell us more. We have distress. Act with urgency. Cuffing season. Single and ready to mingle. Ready for a relationship. On the hunt. See, you're a black sheep and somebody wants to come in and love bomb you. That's what it is. They want to come in and love bomb you. because you're going against expectations. You're defying the norms here. So they want to be overly attentive, shower you with love for personal gain. And that's why you're being asked to act with urgency here. Maybe this person could even be coming in trying to act like they need your help with something. Maybe they've even been doing some kind of snooping here, so they know, wow, trying to get information on you, on who you are now, so they know how to swindle you. Universe, tell us more. All because they want to keep you chained. They want you codependent. They want you in an unhealthy attachment. They want you weighed down. They don't like the fact that you're a black sheep. This could even be somebody here in your family. Somebody here that you disconnected from. Somebody here who even could have even, like, summoned some kind of entity to go after you. Say, this is going to be very specific for a moment, but, like, say you were the one that inherited the family gifts, right? And this person wanted to keep it all for themselves. So they did all this to send lovers and this entity your way to try and weigh you down, to keep you trapped, to keep you chained, essentially trying to drag you down into hell. Somebody is going to get caught up with all of their dirty money, laundering, stealing, illegal, and you're getting a lucky break. And somebody is trying to escape. You're getting a lucky break because the moment that you get your lucky break, they know that shit's gonna go left for them. Because everything that they had said about you, people are gonna be looking at them like, well, if they were what you said they were, then why are they doing so great? Why are they getting all these lucky breaks? Why do they keep getting all these great opportunities? You know, people are now starting to question the one person who caused all this ruckus and chaos in your life. Universe, please tell us more. Your light irritates their demons. Shocker. Shocker. This world is filled up with jealous people who want what everybody else has, and instead of taking that as inspiration to do for themselves, they take it as a mission to try and take you off your high horse, when everybody can be on the high horse. Cock blocking, doing all this and trying to cock block you to stop you from actually getting into love. Somebody here wanted you to feel like maybe love wasn't even possible for you. They wanted you to settle for less. And now somebody here is crying over you. Yeah, because they're feeling guilty, because they know that you broke free from whatever it is that they sent towards you, and now they need to live with what it is that they had summoned, what it is that they had created. They're talking shit. And this person ain't shit. They're talking shit and they ain't shit. It's all about the shit. You're the shit. Well, I mean, they're full of shit, but you're the shit, if you know what I mean. Somebody is definitely trying to look you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. And meanwhile, you're just sitting here reflecting on yourself, doing your healing work, right? Doing your shadow work. Connecting with your guides, being the high priestess. Universe, tell us more. Reflecting. Wow, trying to send karmic friends your way. People that you can't fully trust, trying to create tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. They were trying to keep you closer because you're a queen rising. You're stepping into your power. You're being praised. You're coming up in the spotlight. You're receiving attention. You're naturally shining. Somebody wanted to really take everything that made you you. And here you are just ignoring the haters. See, the haters wanted you focused on them. Wow, somebody here could have bad habits. They could have bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. And they're all in their ego. Their ego is hurt. It's getting in the way of their own relationships. Somebody here who's trying to marry for money, or they want to marry you for money because they know that what you're going to be attached to. They're holding a grudge here and they're going through legal issues, probably because of all the bad habits and this dirty money. All of their bad habits and dirty money. Maybe they're selling drugs so they can do drugs. I don't know. You know, some people buy extra. They buy in bulk. They bulk buy so that way they can have some for themselves and they can turn a little bit of a profit. I don't know. Is that even a thing? Like, it's like, I'm picturing like somebody going to like their local Costco and like, hey, can I get blah, blah, blah of coquina? Or I don't even know what people do nowadays. I don't. I really don't. And I really don't care. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But like, I literally just pictured like a Costco. You know, sometimes Spirit has a sense of humor. A little dark, but has a sense of humor. Now this person's going bankrupt. Their bills are being passed due. Things could be being repossessed, taken away. Lights could be being turned off. Gas shut off. Water shut off. Somebody is being haunted. They're haunted. This is the side effects of what they did for you, of the trauma that they caused you. Universe, give us one more, please. They're looking you up because they want to start a girl fight. They're looking you up because they want to be at war. They're at competition with you. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to outshine them. And I also feel like they don't want people to, I don't think people know how deep their bad habits actually go. And that's what they want to keep hidden. Because maybe they were trying to claim that you were the one with the bad habits. That you were the one that was buying in bulk. I don't know, that you were selling, that you were doing the dirty money. But the more and more that you shine, the more and more that you rise, the more and more that you are you, the more and more that you are just being authentic and shining, the more and more their story starts to crumble. And people start looking at them like, what is it that you're hiding? See, you're a boss daddy, boss mommy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. Like, you're very stable. You're a boss. You are a boss. You are the shit. Collective. You are the shit. Write it down in the comments. You write in the comments, you are the shit. Because you are. And somebody here is hooked. They're hooked on a lot of things. And they're bankrupt. They're hooked and bankrupt. They're obsessed. This is somebody here who is obsessed. Universe. Tell us more, please. Wow, this is somebody here who was promiscuous and wanted to claim that you were promiscuous. Somebody here is a sleep around, a temptress, free-for-all. Somebody here is trying to burn evidence, maybe, of their promiscuity, but somebody here is being caught. Somebody here was caught. Evidence is being uncovered, getting exposed, cheating revealed about their promiscuity. Maybe with all their bad habits. Somebody's being caught. They are definitely being caught. Universe, tell us more. So they were cock-blocking you, but also trying to say that you were promiscuous? Or they were trying to cock-block you, saying that you were? Maybe that's how they were trying to cock-block you, saying that you were way too promiscuous, that you've slept with everybody. Maybe that you even had, like, some kind of STD or something. Tantric sex and tired of the drama, but now they're running away. Oh, now that they've lost, now they're tired of the drama. Now they're like, oh, you know, they're trying to tell everybody, oh, I'm over this, but now they're catching heat. Tantric sex. What? I mean, there's nothing wrong with tantric sex if you do that with your partner, right? Everything is fine in moderation. It depends on why and how you do things. Universe, please tell us more. Yeah, you have leveled up. You have leveled up, you have graduated, you've learned a lesson out of this situation. Yeah, somebody is going to be going through a tower moment. They're going through a tower moment. Universe and Divine Council, please tell us more. Body shaming? Somebody here is body shaming you? Maybe somebody here is being promiscuous here because they have low self-worth. Somebody here is feeling judged, or they wanted you to feel judged. They wanted to feel like you were not good enough, that you were ugly. We have 8 of Pentacles, so that made you put in work. Maybe you were like, all right, well, I'm going to start hitting the gym, and now you look good. Whatever this person put you through, they wanted you to have a negative sense of yourself. But you decided to put in that work. You focused on you, while somebody here was focused on everybody else. They didn't take care of themselves properly. Universe. King of Cups. Tell me more about this promiscuous, please. The Emperor. Siren call, using sexual tactics to gain attention, to lure you by temptation, also that way, because they're penny pinching, and they want you to offer them something here because they know that you're a boss that's putting in a lot of hard work and that you're about to be receiving the fruits to your efforts here, and they know how loving you can be. So that's why they want to circle back with this 10 of Wands. Because life has gotten too heavy for them. Somebody here wants to use a booty call. Universe, tell me about this call. Yeah, this imposter, this fraud who tried to steal your identity to try and fake it. This person is a spiritual narcissist who was trying to encode themselves in your energy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm sitting cross-legged on my chair and apparently one of my legs fell asleep, and now it's waking up, so now I'm feeling the pins and needles. Somebody here wanted you confused, but you're not confused anymore. You are going to be receiving some kind of balance. Something here is working out in your favor. This is justice being played out for you because somebody here has been caught stealing your energy here, trying to steal your good vibes. Listen to your intuition. Maybe you knew that something was off. You sensed this, and maybe you did some kind of ritual. You said some kind of prayer. Or the way that you've just been moving, you've been cleansing very extra. Or you've just certain things just don't even interest you anymore and you pulled back from all of those things. Or maybe at one point, maybe you did have bad habits too. I mean, I'm not trying to judge, but you were the one that got yourself out of it, and this is somebody here who didn't. That's for some of you. Universe, tell me about this tantric sex and tired of the drama. The sun is going to shine again. This is going to be positive movement forward. Again, spiritual narcissist is still here. Wow, this is somebody here who was trying to be a leader. And now people are walking away from them. We have the Queen of Cups because now they're tiptoeing. There's a lot of disagreements and hostility that is happening in right now. That's why this person can't keep doing that work on you. Because they're too busy dealing with all the disagreements and the hostility and the conflict that they created. Now they're acting shady, sneaking around. They're trying to avoid. They're trying to tiptoe around the situation here. They're trying to act like they're going to wave the white flag. But that's all because they caught the heat. They caught the heat. And your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. Man. Their own peers are going after them now. Their own peers are going after them now. Because they're all probably catching karma. They're all probably catching heat now for what they all did to you. You know, it takes more than one person to tango when you're doing a situation here with bad habits and dirty money. I mean, that's like a whole enterprise. And everybody in this whole enterprise is like, dude, you made us do something that wasn't even like true. And that's why they're even more mad, because now they're probably catching heat. They're being investigated about what's going on, being caught up for, I don't know, maybe being a drug mule, or I don't know, hosting like a sex house or something. I don't know. People are wild. I have heard stories. And I'm like, that's why I stick to myself. It's me and my cats, and I like it that way. It is very peaceful here. But they could be being caught up. And that's why the whole group is like, listen, we've had no problem going after somebody because we got your back, but you have to be honest about why we're going after somebody. And somebody here was not honest with they weren't honest with what actually happened. And that's the problem. That's why now their whole enterprise is turning on them, because they're like, look, now we're catching heat because of what you did. And they're not happy because they played accomplice to this. But maybe that's a learning lesson for them, because maybe they should have done their due diligence at the time. Now it's too late. Universe, please give us some angel numbers for the collective. That's why they want to come back around. You know what? I'm going to take them. You have 666. Realign your focus, balance, material, and spiritual. 1711. Be honest. Truth deepens love. Excuse me. 1122. You are here to uplift humanity. Yes, you are. 944. Your foundation is being reborn in light. Yes, it is. And 7272, sacred insights are being revealed. It's time for you to realign your focus, or you already did. You've already balanced material and spiritual, I feel like. And your foundation is being reborn in light. You're walking in honesty. You're moving in honesty. Truth deepens love. It does. And people always think that love is just romantic, but love is all-encompassing. You love your friends, you love your family, you know. You love your animals, right? You love your hobbies. You love the little things that make you you, right? Your favorite, you like gaming, right? You know, all of those things. That's all love, right? The way that you take care of yourself, what you put into your body. We have 777, Divine Wisdom. You are on the right spiritual path. You are also receiving sacred insights at this time. 1221, you are a mirror to others, reflect with love. You are a mirror to others. Maybe that's why people can't stand you, because you hold a mirror up to them. We have 1811, romantic breakthroughs ahead. That's what they didn't want. They don't want you to get into partnerships and actually see eye to eye with you. 1010, awakening, stay focused, spiritual acceleration. And 1414, focus and discipline. You are creating your future. They couldn't break your focus. They couldn't knock you off your discipline. You're just doing what God sent you to do. God, source, universe, whatever you believe. We're all connected at the end of the day. Universe, please give us some character clues for the collective, please. Please give us some character clues for the collective. Okay. That was way too many. Somebody here could be non-binary or trans. Maybe somebody here was trying to claim that you had an issue with them because they were non-binary or trans, and you actually weren't. That just wasn't for you. I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I'm just saying, not everybody is for everybody. We all like what we like. Universe, please give us some character clues. We have white clothing. Somebody here could wear a lot of white. Somebody here could have dreadlocks. Maybe somebody here wears white for work. Or somebody here is trying to make themselves out to be pure. For the record, I have nothing wrong. I'm not against my non-binary and trans people. Somebody here could have a busty chest. They could have some big maracas. This could be you, it could be them. Somebody here could be bald. You know, somebody here could even go on as far as to even sending people in their enterprise your way. Somebody here could have red lips. Universe, please give us some character clues. Somebody you could be very much into the outdoors and nature. Somebody here could act very timid and shy. Somebody could have a round chin. Somebody could wear a lot of purple clothing. Maybe somebody who wears like purple and white. Somebody could be a hothead with a temper. Somebody could be a thrill seeker. There's definitely a practitioner here involved. Maybe this practitioner lost their way. Maybe this is somebody here that practices while they're doing their bad habits. Oh, let me just go sniff a line of this white stuff. And let me go pray. Let me go light some candles. Sure, because that's a great way to connect to the divine. Somebody here could be tall. Somebody here could even go on as far as to even paying practitioners to do spell work against you, to create that entity, to chase you, to stalk you, to attack you through multiple different avatars. Somebody here could be powerful, or they claim that they're powerful. Somebody here who doesn't like their authority questioned. Somebody who is very highly influential. Maybe this is somebody who's very well known in the group. Somebody here could have animated eyes. Somebody here is the same height as you. Somebody here could wear a lip plumper or Botox. Oh, keep in mind, this could be them or it could be their known associates. Somebody here could be blue collar. Somebody who works with their hands. Your sibling, your brother or sister could be involved. Somebody here could be tall. Somebody here could have a white car. Somebody here could be a Scorpio. Somebody here could exaggerate a lot of features. Or somebody who definitely has a lot of unhealthy habits. A smoker, substances, whatever. Somebody here could have fun colored hair. Somebody here could have dimples. Somebody could wear a lot of makeup. Somebody has hazel eyes. Somebody here could wear pink clothing. Somebody here acts like they're the life of the party. Somebody here could have been trying to use your friends against you, or at one point you considered this person a friend. Somebody here could have micro braids. Somebody here could wear contacts. Somebody here could be a gamer, or they like to play games, or they thought that your life was a game to them. Somebody here could have a baby face. They're going down. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective, please. It's 6:16 p.m. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. Okay. They're probably not happy at the fact that I just spilled their plans. I just spoiled their plans. Oh well. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. We have gratitude. Today I am grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet, and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think to do at any given moment. You are grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can at least be a little bit grateful for. See, you don't take anything for granted. You don't take anything for granted in this life. And this person here took you for granted. And then took it as a how dare you not take me back. Or how dare you not... Oh, man, go kick rocks. Honestly, go tell this person to go kick rocks. I think I'm going to put that on a shirt. Go kick rocks. Leave me the F alone. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. We have personal transformation number 35. That breaks down to an 8, which is what goes around comes back around. personal transformation. Your soul is assisting you with creating changes to align you with your life's purpose. Ganesha is pointing to the heavens. It is encouraging you to be open to new ideas and growth of your spirit. Listen to the still small voice within. You may have been feeling a strong desire to obtain or experience again a sense of meaning, inspiration, or purpose in your life. This is likely a time in which you are making some significant adjustments in your life. These adjustments are helping you in the process of changing yourself from the old you to the new you, and you will soon benefit from a fresh perspective on life. You're in a great place now for honoring the person who you truly are or want to be, rather than simply following a routine that has little meaning to you. This is a profound spiritual journey that you are experiencing, which brings greater meaning and purpose into your life. This will renew your inner energy, eliminate everything in your life that is not essential to your transformation. Realize that some of your activities may be in place simply to act as buffers or distractions from what is truly important. Allow the changes that are taking place and trust that a period of greater calm and stability will follow. Ganesha is calling you to your destiny. Your calls for guidance have not gone unnoticed, and you will ultimately find what you are yearning for. And that is what I have for y'all today. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.